Calaroga Shark Media.
From Michigan, where the Democrat solution is staring them in the face, this is Ballot.
That's right. It's time to get to know Gretchen Whitmer. I'm your host, Mac Davies. Let's hit this. Well, folks, grab your popcorn and your favorite Michigan brewed beer, because we're about to dive into the world of Gretchen Whitmer, the governor who's been making more waves than a speedboat on Lake Michigan. First off, let's talk about Whitmer's response to the Biden-Trump debate. She came out swinging harder than a Detroit Tigers slugger, saying, "Joe Biden is running to serve the American people. Donald Trump is running to serve Donald Trump." Ouch. That's hotter than a freshly baked Michigan cherry pie. But here's the kicker. While Whitmer's busy playing cheerleader for Team Biden, she's also got a little side hustle going. That's right, our girl Gretchen's got a book coming out. True Gretch, what I've learned about life, leadership, and everything in between. Now, doesn't that title just scream future presidential candidate, louder than a University of Michigan football crowd? Let's take a peek at what's inside this literary masterpiece, shall we? Apparently, Gretchen's spilling more tea than you'd find in the entire state during a summer heat wave. She's talking about being a bit of a hellion as a teenager. I guess that's Michigan nice, for I was wilder than a Mackinac Island fudge maker on a sugar high. But wait, there's more. Whitmer's not just dishing out political wisdom, she's also sharing her grandma's recipe for clover rolls. Because nothing says, "I'm just like you, average American voter." Quite like some homemade baked goods, right? Now here's where it gets really juicy. Whitmer opens up about what she calls one of her biggest flubs in politics. No, it wasn't implementing those COVID restrictions that had some Michiganders more riled up than a Wolverine with a toothache. It was, wait for it, eating at a dive bar during said restrictions. Talk about a political hot potato. But perhaps the most intriguing revelation? Whitmer's got a secret Shark Week tattoo. That's right, folks. Our governor's got some ink that she's never revealed in public. Is it a great white on her bicep? A hammerhead on her? Well, let's not speculate. While Whitmer insists she's not eyeing the White House, this book screams presidential material louder than a Traverse City Cherry Festival. It's got everything. Personal growth, political wisdom, and even a recipe. What more could you want from a potential commander-in-chief? So, there you have it, folks. Gretchen Whitmer, governor, author, secret shark enthusiast, and possible future leader of the free world. Will she make a run for the roses? The White House? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. If she does, it'll be more entertaining than a Detroit Lions touchdown dance. Stay tuned for our next segment. How to turn your state slogan into a presidential campaign from pure Michigan to pure America. I hear it's going to be as refreshing as a dip in the Great Lakes. Well, folks, it looks like Governor Gavin Newsom has just entered the political spin zone, and he's twirling faster than a ballerina on espresso. After Biden's debate performance, which was shakier than a Jenga tower in an earthquake, Newsom's out here trying to convince us that everything's just peachy. He's saying Biden's confident, energetic, and competent. Sure, and I'm the Queen of England. Newsom's defense of Biden is so enthusiastic, you'd think he was auditioning for the role of presidential cheerleader. He never gives up. He's never giving up. Fighting for us, fighting for democracy, our future kids, our grandkids. Whoa there, Gavin. Save some superlatives for the rest of us. But here's the kicker. While Newsom's busy singing Biden's praises, the rest of the Democratic Party is in a panic mode that would make a squirrel in traffic look calm. TV networks are reporting that Democratic operatives are more worried than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. And get this, Newsom's name is being tossed around as a potential replacement faster than a hot potato at a family picnic. Former RNC Chairman Reince Priebus even suggested Newsom and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer are probably waiting by the phone. I bet that phone is ringing off the hook right now. But our boy Gavin? He's sticking to Biden like glue on a kindergarten art project. He's telling us to focus on tomorrow, focus on the future, focus on the vision that will ignite this country moving forward. Translation: please, for the love of all that is holy, don't focus on what happened in that debate. Meanwhile, Newsom's taking shots at Trump, saying he wants to bring us back to a pre-1960s world. Hey Gavin, I think Biden's debate performance already did that for us. So there you have it, folks. Gavin Newsom. Biden's knight in shining armor, or just a guy really hoping for a shot at the big job in 2028? Stay tuned for our next segment, Political Spin, How to Turn a Stumble into a Moonwalk. It's gonna be dizzying. It looks like the Democratic Party just got a wake-up call louder than a rooster on Red Bull, courtesy of former DNC Vice Chair R.T. Ryback. He's not just ringing alarm bells, he's practically setting off air raid sirens. Ryback's out here dropping truth bombs like it's his full-time job. He's saying Democratic officials are staying quieter than a mime convention, at least in public. But behind closed doors, they're apparently singing a different tune, one that goes something like, "Houston, we have a Biden problem." And get this, Ryback's warning these silent Dems that if they don't speak up, history's gonna come down on them like an anvil. I haven't seen an anvil reference this ominous since Wile E. Coyote was chasing the Roadrunner. But wait, there's more. Ryback's got a whole plan laid out. He's talking about forums, straw polls, and turning the Democratic convention into must-see TV. It's like he's pitching The Bachelor Presidential Edition. Will you accept this nomination, Rose? And he's not buying the "no one else can beat Trump" line. He's got a list of contenders longer than the line at a Taylor Swift merch stand, starting with Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. It's like he's assembling the Avengers, but for politics. Ryback's even throwing in some Oscar analogies. Apparently, the presidency isn't a Lifetime Achievement Award. Who knew? So there you have it, folks. R.T. Ryback, part political prophet, part reality TV producer, all drama. Will the Democrats listen? Will Biden step aside? Will Trump start tweeting about this at 3 a.m.? Stay tuned for the next episode of As the White House Turns. It's going to be wilder than a cat in a room full of laser pointers. Portions of today's program were created with the help of AI. We asked the AI if Biden should step down, and it said, "Stop asking stupid questions." Okay then, sheesh.